This is the point where we say Lobato to Olori Ronke. Otilo. He don't reach where we talk am. Yes, because write down what is happening to Ronke still is not enough reason for her to stop. It is not enough reason for her to calm down. It is not enough reason for Ronke to, to let go. Ronke still wants to fight. Ronke still wants to do whatsoever it is that she wants to do. So at this point, though, we are saying Otilo to her, because very very soon we will hear that Ronke have lost it so much that she doesn't know what she's up to again. Because when they say calm down, this woman will say no no no, let's keep pushing. Okay, Ronke was caught with a calabash entering the Onis chambers. Normally, what are you going there to do with the Oni's chamber with a calabash making incantations? According to her, the Oni has been showing so much concern, so she wanted to do some purifications. What now happens to the this thing, the Dibia, the chief priest? What now happens to him? Will he not be the one to do the incantations again? Will he not be the one to come out and do all of these things? Who invited you? Okay, now if the Dibia or the chief priest is not there, what happens to Ashley, who is a prophetess? Who is a priestess? What happened to her doing what you were claiming to do, of which it is not even in your place? Some people at this point, it is beginning to be so alarming. It is beginning to be so alarming what Ronke thinks when she does the things she do. Yes, but remember what Ashley has come out to say to this woman, that whatsoever it is that you people are looking for, you would get it. And just remember that the end of these things have never been nice. The end of it have never been nice. If Olori Aderonke is constantly getting herself involved in these things, if she's repeatedly doing things that will, ruin her reputation, ruin the little respect she has upon herself, then it is left for her. Remember that Ronke almost lost it all when she faked her pregnancy in the palace. Remember when she came out and told everybody that she's pregnant, or after some time it became news, like fake news, that she wasn't. That actually took her down. Yes, she lost respect. Look at people like Princess Adiola and the rest, all of them talking down on her, Princess Elizabeth. And all of these people, they don't even talk to her with respect on any single thing at all. Any single thing like this, they don't want her keep for one side, say day or day, no even come her side. And then all of these things, it begins to be quite intriguing and more like, why did she even do the things she do? No, if you want to ask very well, why does Olori Aderonke do the things she do? But if you ask her, she has her reason. She wants to stay relevant in the palace because, according to her, Olori Naomi is relevant because she has a male child for the Oni. So the part where she has to be relevant is what? Creating chaos, always being on the top front of the news, always causing gbasgbos, always doing all of these things that it is that she's doing. So right now, Olori Aderonke has come out to defend herself, that they should not think she's staying quiet to allow them drag her name down the mud. Now remember that the women of Ile-Ife asked for her immediate evacuation out of the palace, that she should leave the palace immediately, with immediate effect. And right now she is beginning to come out to defend herself. It seems like these women have known that no matter what happens, when you begin to speak up, they listen to you. Yes, remember when the court ordered that Oni doesn't want the wives in the palace, so they should leave the palace. What did they do? They wanted to wage up a protest. In the midst of that protest, they said, and the court should grant them a hearing. If they want every single thing to be fair enough, then the court should listen to their own side of the story too. So in that way, it will be fair enough. So the court was now going to listen to their own side of the story, and everybody knew that once the court begins to indulge the fact that they want to listen to this woman's side of the story, it don't finish. that matter will not end. The matter will just continue over and over and over again, and it will just be like a failed governorship or presidential election that has been taken to court. It never ends. They just keep on running it until the person does like 1 year in office, and then it's done. So that is it. So, but my people, right now, it is more on the fact that, okay, if you want to defend yourself, fine. But why are you performing other people's duties? According to her, she was just doing a cleansing in the palace because she felt it is necessary. There is need for it to be done. Like so many persons have been doing a lot of things that are triggering different kinds of unlike spirits in the palace, and she's beginning to feel quite uncomfortable about it. Can you imagine? Can you- my people, this is funny. This is funny, and of all this thing coming from Olori Ronke, I find it very, very hilarious and ridiculous. But if you ask her, she has her reasons. If you ask Olori Ronke, she knows what she's up to, and she knows exactly what she's doing. So right now, who are you to come tell her that don't do what you want to do? But the thing there now is that will they only buy the story that Olori Ronke is putting up, because the women of Ile have already ordered immediate evacuation out of the palace, that she should leave the palace sharply. They don't want her in there. They are absolutely tired of the chaos. They are tired of the drama. They are tired of every single thing that these women keep putting up. So what? She should leave. And remember, who were the persons that stopped Toby Phillips from returning back into the palace? That was the elders. Yes, they were the ones that stopped Toby Phillips from returning back into the palace, simply because of what? The contradictions Toby brought into the palace. And then right now she has done her own, and they are telling her to leave the palace, and then she's beginning to be defensive at her own end. Toby will rise next and say that what if Ronke doesn't leave, I am leaving Lagos to come back to Ife. Let's wait for that day. But for now, no, Toby Phillips have come out. Olori Ronke has come out to defend herself. Yes, my people, she's vigorously defending herself that whatsoever she did was for the good and benefit of the palace. She did not do anything out of place. She did not do any single thing at all that anyone should come after her. She did not make incantations against anybody. They were not patient enough to hear her incantations. That's why they concluded that she was doing charms and other things in the palace. My people, like we they ask, is a self-defense for me? Who asked you to carry out a spiritual cleansing? Knowing fully well that there are protocols to these things. And remember, that palace is a traditional arena. You don't have any right to go do whatever it is that you want to do. There are rules, there are protocols, there are things to follow. You have to follow them. And then all of a sudden you don't follow them, you just do whatever it is you want because you feel you had perceptions you perceived. When the matter boil out, all of us we go hear am.